Lily Collins has officially dropped what might be the most effortlessly iconic lip sync clip of the year. She's vibing, she's playful, she's fully in her main character era, lip syncing to Wannabe by the Spice Girls like it's a casual Tuesday. And then, blink, and suddenly someone casually strolls behind her. Not a friend, not a random extra, not even a fellow celebrity trying to steal the moment. No, it's Lady Beckham herself, Victoria Beckham, posh spice, fashion royalty, the kind of cameo that doesn't announce itself, doesn't explain itself, and absolutely does not need permission. She just walks through the frame with peak deadpan confidence, zero effort, maximum impact, no smile, no performance, just pure I know who I am energy. And honestly, that's how a cameo is supposed to work. Now here's where the universe starts giggling. Lily Collins also happens to be starring in a new movie, Close Personal Friends, which reportedly features a cameo from none other than Meghan Markle. Yes, that Meghan. So the timing? Interesting. Suspicious? Deliciously ironic, because Lily's clip kind of feels like she looked straight into the camera and said, "This is how a real cameo is done. Let's be real." Victoria Beckham walking through your video is like unlocking a secret level in pop culture history. No press release, no explanation, no interviews afterward about how meaningful the moment was, just vibes. Meanwhile, Meghan's cameo, according to the gossip mill, is giving very much blink and you miss it, but somehow still manages to generate headlines, speculation, and at least 3 PR statements. Think Ivana Trump in the First Wives Club minus the charm, the humor, and the ability to laugh at herself. And that's the key thing. A cameo only works if you're willing to poke a little fun at who you are. Victoria Beckham gets it. Lily Collins absolutely gets it. Meghan, well, the track record speaks for itself. Honestly, just imagining Meghan's day on set is enough to power an entire sitcom season. Picture this: assistants orbiting her like protective moons, bodyguards coordinating like it's a NATO summit, a publicist appearing every 6 seconds as if summoned by unstable Wi-Fi, and of course someone quietly keeping count of how many times she reminds everyone to address her by her title. Meanwhile, Victoria Beckham would rather be launched into space than ask anyone to call her lady. That's the difference between being a vibe and being extremely online about branding yourself as one. And let's talk about the cast reaction. You just know at least 3 people texted, "Bro, you will not believe who showed up during lunch break." Not because they were starstruck, but because they needed emotional support. Meanwhile, Lily Collins is just existing, being a functional adult, having a career, talent, humility, and the audacity to not throw her own dad under the bus for attention, a truly radical concept in Hollywood. The contrast here is wild. Victoria Beckham has talent, longevity, style, influence, and a husband who looks like he was carved out of marble by a sculptor working through unresolved emotional trauma. Meghan, on the other hand, is still trying to reboot her brand for the 482nd time, trending mostly because people keep ranking her as their least favorite celebrity, somehow ahead of actual criminals. And listen, that's not a list you want to win. But let's bring it back to the moment. Lady Beckham's cameo wasn't just smooth. It was, "I didn't even try, but I still ate and left no crumbs" smooth. So was Lily Collins trolling Meghan. No, she was just doing what she always does, thriving. And if watching other women succeed effortlessly causes someone motion sickness, well, that's between them and whatever pottery ends up thrown at the wall.